Hello Virgo, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you for August the 9th through the 15th. I did pull out a tarot card, actually it fell out while shuffling, and it's called the Warrior. And it says, be fearless and stand strong. And I don't know what that's about, but it does say in the book that don't give up. Don't let others take you over. Don't give your power away. And you do have the Fear card, which is the Moon card. There's something that's some kind of fear that's here, and it's not revealed yet. But you have the King of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Three of Swords in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in the upright. It looks to me, just looking at this, it feels like there's some kind of fear between you and your queen. And I don't know what it is yet until we clarify it. And I believe that this heartbreak, it could be either your person or it could be you, Virgo. But we'll find that out too. But there's been some collaboration with someone that you're working with. I think this is making you heal, because this seems to have been in the recent past, because it is on the mend. It is starting to heal. But there's been a decision here about this. Maybe you've decided, maybe, and it's interesting, there's a moon in both of these. It's interesting that this would be something that you've already made a decision on. And it's something that's fearful. And then on the bottom of the deck you have the Hierophant, who's asking you not to give up your faith, to stand strong, and don't let others take your power away from you. You are the warrior, not them. And it also talks about self-love. And it actually even mentions in the book that if you're working with a situation and it's not making you feel safe, like if it's something at work and you're not feeling safe or protected, by all means, they want you to protect yourself as well. By mentioning it to whoever your boss is, or to someone that needs to know how you feel, that you don't see a situation that's safe. And just by doing that, it shows that you love yourself. Let's clarify. I don't know if this is love or work or both. It could very well be both. All right, let's start with the King of Pentacles, please. The King of Pentacles. That's too many. There's a mini you and a big you. So there you are. You're standing doubly strong. Now this is somebody that loves to be settled in a relationship. And they love the security of a home, financial security as well. Yeah, okay, that's interesting that you came out twice. I think it's just a confirmation that this is you that's for the reading. Because this could have been too. Now there has been, or is still, some type of heart, I wouldn't say heart, and it possibly this is left over from here. The Five of Cups is telling me that there's something that's very sorrowful that you have to deal with. And it may pertain to leaving something or somebody behind. It's a very emotional card. And that could very well be this heart pain that's on the mend. Or it could be the fear. Let's clarify this Moon card. What is this telling us? Justice is here. Something about the King of Swords. Now, I don't know if this is a boss or if this is a father figure, but it's definitely somebody with authority. And they set the rules and they watch carefully to make sure that everything is running smoothly. And they're real quick to dish out orders if need be. So this could be a protector for you. This is somebody that's protecting you. Or it could be your own energy. This could be you coming out as a warrior instead of just a doting and loving husband or father figure here. This could just be your energy. If you feel fear, you're going to stand up to it and you're not going to let it back you down. Because whatever it is, it's for your better good. Because with justice here, it's telling you that there's a truth here and it's okay. Don't worry or, stand your guard. Just always be prepared to protect yourself. And then remember the Hierophant's right over here. And I kind of consider where it's laying in this middle section, which tells me that you're also being looked after and watched over. There's protection here for you from the divine. Nice. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Now this could be somebody from your past. Somebody that you've known from childhood, young adulthood, somebody in your recent past. Could be part of this. Let's just go and see what we find out. Now, this person may have left you in the cold because the Five of Pentacles talks about not a part of. It's like not there. In this card, it explains that they don't feel a part of this church where they could go in for shelter or food. It's just because they don't feel like they belong. So this is somebody that left you because they didn't feel like they belonged. Maybe it wasn't a collaboration. Maybe one gave more than the other. Or it could just be you thinking about the past life, or the past in your own personal life. Or perhaps you're looking at the past because of the way the world is right now. Maybe you're thinking, maybe I should grow in my community. Maybe not just always depend on myself. Have some people that that you can rely on that's in your community. And the Queen is probably your person. It feels strong that it is. It's definitely a strong connection because this is really what they call a power couple. It's like they belong. Let's look at the Three of Swords in reverse. There's been some type of heartache here. It has something to do with a lover. Now see, I look at this as a reading too. These two cross each other, these two cross each other, and then the diagonals. But with this right here, this tells me there's been some kind of heartache from, is this a soulmate connection with the Six of Cups and the Lovers? There's been some kind of, did you get left behind? Excuse me. I feel like this Three of Swords reversed. To me, that feels like it's something that's happened in the past that you're gradually getting over it, and it had something to do with a soulmate. It feels strong. Look, you get the Hierophant a second time. Now this is somebody that marries two people as well. Now either you are married to someone that, and this queen could be that person, but I don't really feel like it. I feel like this is something separate. Or maybe you're married to somebody and this is just confirming that there's a commitment here with somebody. It could be that. Let's get another card for that one. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. This union between this lover and you, Virgo, and with the divine backing it up, this is a destiny card. This talks like this was in the stars from a long time ago. It was destiny that this happened. But what about down here? Is this somebody separate then? Maybe it is. Let's keep going. Let's clarify. There was a decision made now with the Two of Swords in reverse. Even though they were blindfolded, it tells me that they've used their intuition with all the purple in the card, because that's a sign of using intuition. So you weren't able to see everything clearly, but you're still thinking about something. It feels like you've, in your heart of hearts, you've probably made a decision about something. I'm not sure. When this card comes up, the Two of Swords, it talks about, it talks about two different things. This and this are two different things. That's what I was feeling. And it seems like to me you're still not quite convinced that you've made the decision. It's like you're still having to go over it again and again, perhaps, and you're just trying to, you've used your intuition and it's like you've denied that intuition, so you're going to hang in the hangman mode in hope to get more clarity from the divine. It's like you don't trust your own decision. It's like you want it to be backed up by the divine. You want like a sign or something. Let's see what's next. Now this card talks about this talks about somebody that's not feeling they're not content with the situation that they're in that involves love. It's like you don't feel happy here. Are you trying to... It almost feels like this is the answer to the Hanged Man. If this is somebody that you're married to, it could still be a soulmate connection. And this is something completely different. So this is somebody you're married to that you feel connected to. It was destiny. And now that you felt that you made the decision that this is what you want to stick with, but you were still questioning it because you wanted to get that final answer from the divine. And the answer that came up was that you're not content with this situation that you're presently in. It's like, you know that the divine has tried to give you a soulmate connection before and you ignored it then. I need another card here. I think your final decision here was that you're going to wait and deal with this in the future, not right now. These two wands talk about this part of your life has already been set in stone, but the like when you get to the crossroads, like at a certain age, people like to make a new decision. And maybe you're thinking about making a new decision, which is this wand. Maybe in the near future, but not now. It's almost like, don't rock the boat. That's what's just popped in my head. Don't rock the boat. Oh my goodness. Now, it could be the opposite. Maybe this, because now remember, this is a heartache that's just recently happened. And whatever it was, it had something to do with someone that you love, that either you're married to or wanted to marry, and you felt like this was destiny. To me, this almost feels like the person that you want to see in the future. Now, when I read the cards this way, again, this talks about, with the Five of Cups for you, Virgo, the King, it's telling me that you feel sorrowful about leaving something behind. And it's causing you fear. But the fear is justifiable because there's something that's not making you happy. The fear could be this person. Now this could be a soulmate. Maybe there's two soulmates here. Oh, I see. There's too much fear for you to make a move, so you're going to just probably end up with this sword. You're going to cut this person out. They've left you. If they have left you before in the past, now you're going to leave them. I think this might be who you are married to. And you're cutting this person out. And that is destiny possibly too. Because you've been hurt before. Now this also talks about walking away from someone as well as being left behind. And it can also talk about financial loss. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if this one or this one is the one that you're not content with. Because you're right now where you are. You made a decision between two things, two people, okay? You weren't real positively clear. You wanted a confirmation from the divine, so you went into the prayer mode or whatever mode you want to call that. And the answer you received was there was discontent. You're not happy where you're at. But perhaps in the future there can be a change. And looking at your next card, the Three of Pentacles, this is two or more people working together, collaborating with one another, coming up with ideas, having the same type of energy, like in creativity. Let's clarify that. There is going to be victory. I don't think it just means about work. I think it means about a relationship. Feeling sad about having to leave something behind. A divine destiny, love, connection that breaks your heart because you can't be with this person. But you know that with your plan for the future, after being revealed to you by the divine, you know that eventually it will be a victory. And the fear is something to do with this person. There's fear here. This could be just somebody from your past. Or somebody you're with now. Maybe you're reminiscing about the times that you guys have spent time together. With this just being, just a general reading for everybody, I cannot guarantee you the difference between the two. This one says destiny. This one says there's a loss. This says a loss. This looks like cutting out something that's not, that you feel discontent about. So take it as it resonates with you on this one, okay, Virgo? And then let's get one more card for the Three of Pentacles and the Victory card. Oh, so it's whoever it is, this victory, this collaboration is with the Queen of Wands. So you should know by now who that is, Virgo. Is this the person that you want to work with? Is this what this is telling me? It is probably all of this is one story. One storyline is right here. And this could have been somebody that you knew in the past that you've decided you're gonna. I can't decide if the fear here, I never really get the, what the fear is here, but there's some type of fear, and I'm guessing it's within yourself, Virgo, and it's fear. Is it fear that you're going to be cut out again by somebody, by this person in the past? Are they even in your life right now? Is this somebody you don't want to come back? Is that what you're putting your foot down about and saying, no, this is done, done, done? They've hurt me before in the past. I'm not going to take a chance on that. And with the Justice card here, this is backing you up saying, yes, that's exactly what you need to do. It's justifiable what you do. So why this is here then is telling me that you're still indecisive about something. And I just feel like with the Cups here, it's something to do with a relationship. Something that's emotional to you. And you had to really think hard and long for that decision to come up. It's kind of like when you sit in meditation, when you can finally start feeling how you truly feel when there's no interruptions, that kind of energy. I need to get going. I didn't realize I was gabbing so long. Let's clarify the Hierophant here. There is going to be a new beginning in finances, and it's going to be strong, very big. And it's divinely guided. There is going to be some kind of theft or some kind of sneaking away of some sort, some kind of deceitfulness. And it could be that somebody might try to steal whatever your thunder is here. There's going to be a financial growth here of some sort. Either a new job opportunity or perhaps the sale of a property. Something on that nature. Just make sure that you get your fair share, because this talks about getting ripped off. All right, let's go ahead and do the potential outcome. Now's the time to not procrastinate. You need to check your funds. You need to stay at it. Keep going. Check your investments. Make sure that they're not losing money, because this is already showing a loss on the bottom here. This talks about moving away to calmer waters. And perhaps this is something you're thinking about in the future, is just a move to calmer waters. In this last one here, this is a reconciliation with somebody from the past. But this is just a potential outcome. That doesn't mean it's set in stone. So if you don't like this outcome on any of this, change the situation. So if you're not wanting to reconcile, I feel like there is going to be a reconciliation with somebody that hurt you in the past. All right. And then the last card for the reading. You're going to watch the situation and see how this person reacts. And maybe you're trying to see if they're involved with somebody else, or maybe you just want to see if they're walking with integrity. Because if they're not, you're not going to have anything to do with anybody like that. You've already been hurt once before, and you're not going to get in that again. On the bottom of the deck, you've got the Queen of Cups, the most perfect, the most beautiful person in the world. It talks about her, with her in the world. I can't remember exactly how it's worded, but it's really beautiful. It's like, she makes the world a better place when there's a Queen of Cups involved. Deep, deep love, compassionate, unbelievable love, pure love. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I didn't mean for this to get so long, but anyway, it was kind of a twist, and I feel a little bit better about it, but I'm going to leave it up to you to make the final decision on what this read is, because it's for you, nobody else. All right. Until next time, namaste.